Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Going to do two shows today. Going to try to keep them a little shorter. Do two shows today. Good to have everybody back. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all from social media, 3D Boxing Blog. Follow me all from social media, 3D Boxing Blog. Do become a Patreon. Definitely become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So become a Patreon today. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you access to the Discord, the live betting, the updated props. It gets you all of that. It gets the lock of the week. Last week, I gave you all 3 locks, 3 parlays. All 3 of them hit. Then I gave you a Takuma Inoue by decision, which was plus 410. That hit. So join the Patreon. Get rich. Get loaded. Join the Patreon today. Oh, my dude Addison is back. It's good to have you here, Addison. Thanks for coming back. What's up, What's up from Calabasas? Addison's in Calabasas. Howdy from Texas. People are about to be on their way. Oh, shout out to you. Appreciate you. Nonito Donaire. Nonito's a friend of mine. I know Nonito well. I know Rachel. What about Nonito? I've known Nonito since the amateurs. Good guy. He's my age, about 42, I would guess. Nonito Donaire versus Sumi. Who you got? Oh, wow. I don't want to do that to Nonito. Nonito, my dude. Let's Sumi. Nonito's 42 years old. He's my guy. He's my same age as me. I couldn't imagine at my age going in there and fighting Susumi. That's wild. That's wild. I need to double the bank this weekend, Garrett. Let's go. All right, we just double the bank every weekend. We'll take a look at it. King Ty asked me this question earlier. How confident am I in Vuong? I'm extremely confident. If you really want to get the bag, bet Vuong by decision. I think Vuong by decision is a pretty safe bet. I saw it at minus 110. Load up on it. Take Vuong by decision. I say it's a safe bet. It's a good bet. I would take Vuong by decision. I'm going to take Vuong by decision. It pays the most easy money. And it's the obvious bet. So I would lock and load on that. Vuong by decision. You can parlay Vuong by decision. Let me pay my bills first, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. Head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. It's the Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment, crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. Why is this being gay? The Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment, crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. CarnivalBar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. You guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Leave them for me. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Hit me up. Let me know. But we're off to a great start for the week. We hit I told y'all to take Reese Aleem too, and then I chickened out and didn't bet Aleem. The only action I had on Monday night, on Sunday night, Monday morning, however you want to look at that, was what was Takuma Inoue by decision, which was plus 410 and it hit. So where did I leave off? Shout out to Dixon. What up, Dixon? I keep on saying this. I'd be winning on boxing and then throwing away my profits betting on. I did this for years, Lewis. I made a ton of money betting on boxing and then threw it away on college football and baseball because I like college football and baseball. So I wanted to be smart and bring down the house and make money. And I would check it every week, every month, whatever. I would make money every single week, every single month on boxing for the most part. You know, you have losses here and there. And I would give it all back on baseball and college football. All of it back every week. So I was like, why am I doing this? This is insanity. I was like, stop the insanity, in a real way too. So I just stopped. I've thrown a couple of bets. I mean, a handful of bets over the last 5 years on anything other than boxing. They really haven't hit. And that's why I don't bet on other sports. I bet on boxing, and I bring down the house, and I make money. This is not every weekend, Jeb. Every weekend, there's a bull market somewhere. There's always a bull market. We can always make some money. This is a decent weekend. I'm going to show y'all in a little bit why. Look, if you took my advice on Inoue, it's already a great week. I bet 150 on Inoue. I made $600 on it. Over $600, like 660 something. Should have bet bigger. I should have bet on Aleem. It could have been something special, but I chickened out on Aleem. Can't ever count Donaire out. No, I'm not counting him out. Nonito's my guy. First ballot Hall of Famer, all-time great fighter, legend of the ring. Nonito Donaire is one of the great little men of all time. Talk about 126 down. For what he's done for 15 years. 15 years as a pro, more than that, 17 years as a top-notch pro, as a world-class pro, for a guy that lost his second pro fight it's extraordinary. It's absolutely extraordinary what Donaire did. There were so many times people counted him off, counted him out. He's done. He's not at that level anymore. He's not like that. And then he'd come back and he gets himself on pound-for-pound lists again at 36, 38 years old. Like, what he's done is extraordinary. Now, again, a world champion at 42. It's amazing what Donaire has done. He's not a guy that like looks impressive or anything. He's like a little chubby, a little soft, and it's just he looks like a little geeky. It's amazing what Donaire has done. Any thoughts on Zelfa Barrett and Liam Dillon? This is a fight I like a lot. This is a fight I'm gonna have to break the tape down on. I'm gonna have to deep dive into this fight. I've always been a fan of Zelfa Barrett. Zelfa Barrett's got to be aged now too. How old is Zelfa Barrett? Zelfa Barrett was a guy on the come up that I liked quite a bit. I liked him a lot, 5 years ago when he was a prospect. He's 32 now, so it's not old. He's 32. When he's beaten Kiko Martinez, Leon Woodstock, Villarreal Simmons, when he's beating guys like that, I was a big fan. Then he got stopped by Rakhimov. I was like, ooh, right? Then he lost to Jazzy Dickens. Like, you're losing to Jazzy Dickens. And he's bounced back nicely. He's got the win over Jordan Gill. I probably like Zelfa Barrett, but like he's not been a staple of consistency, to tell you that. And to be fair, Liam Dillon was competitive with Pierce O'Leary. He lost, but he was competitive in that fight. He was. He was competitive with Reese Bellotti. So he's been, I'll call those guys, and he's got the draw with Kamari. Kamari was an Eddie Hearn prospect. I never really saw much in him, but Eddie liked him. Then he's got he's got a win over Ashback too. I forgot about that. He's got a win over Ashback, a draw, a competitive loss to Bellotti, and Pierce O'Leary. He's not a bad fighter. And Ryan Garner too, but Garner beat him wide. He's not a bad fighter. This fight, this might be something with Leo. I probably like Zelfa Barrett to win the fight. I do like Zelfa Barrett to win the fight, but I don't know. I'm going to have to watch the tape on this. Liam Dillon, don't quote me on that yet. It's still early in the week. It's only Tuesday. That's something I definitely got to get into the tape on. I absolutely got to deep dive into that. Liam Dillon he's a real opponent. Like, this is not a tune-up. This is not a soft touch. It's not a get-right fight. Like, Liam Dillon is real. Super Chats always cut the line, Jay Quest. Super Chats always cut the line. You ever bet on basketball anymore, Gary? Very rarely. Very rare. I never liked betting on basketball anyway. It wasn't my sport to bet on, even though besides boxing, it's my favorite sport to watch, my favorite sport to play. But, never really bet on basketball. Yeah, team sports is so hard to profit from. Boxing is super easy. Gotta control myself, and that's it. The low volume is what gets me. The lines move. The lines move in boxing in a real way, in a way that they don't move in other sports. So timing in this sport is like we saw this with Harlem Eubank this week. Like Harlem Eubank went from -270 to -600. Canoli Cannoli, let it be. Cannoli, girl, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, Cannoli. It's all right. It's all good. The lines move in boxing because it's like a stock that's thinly traded, right? A stock that's thinly traded, a big trade comes in, it really moves the price. Big money comes in on a fighter or a fight or a prop or whatever it may be, and the line moves in a real way. In a way, it doesn't move on a basketball game or a football game because it's the fight is much more thinly. It's much thinner on the trade. There's less money involved in that game. There's less bets made on that than there is in basketball or a football game. So timing is a crucial part of boxing where it's not as crucial in other sports. Yes. So it got to be what he's only 32, Jay. I mean, who do you like? Who do you guys like? Dylan? I want to do this. Who won the first fight? Vuong? Because I've been told that I'm bugged because I thought Vuong won, but I want your guys' thoughts on this. I'm going to grab a coffee real quick. You guys tell me what y'all think. Who won their first fight between Vuong and Nguyen? I've been told I'm bugging. I thought Vuong won. I thought he won clearly. I thought that the fight wasn't competitive or close. It was. But I thought Vuong won. It's just not that difficult. And then a lot of y'all are telling me, oh, no, it was a draw. I think Nguyen won. Really? All right, you guys vote in the poll. I'm going to go get me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Cannoli bugging today. Girl, come here. Cannoli, come here. Come here. Okay. All right. So you guys like Liam Dillon? I mean, records don't matter that much in boxing, right? Like, especially if you had a tough road, you start at the bottom, you don't really have a promoter, you don't really have management. You're gonna take tough fights because you have to, and you might lose some of them. You guys really think Liam Dillon is gonna beat Zelfa Barrett? Yeah, maybe. Oh, for sure. Zelfa and Dillon has distance written all over. 100% agree. 100% agree. 110% agree. What's good, DJ? What's good? What's good? My man DJ in the house. What up, DJ? Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. How about Eric Badillo and Elvin Soto? This is the fight everyone's into. This is a what card is this on? This is the Pro Box card, right? That's on Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. Is it Saturday or Friday? Eric Badillo is just so untested. Like he's got one win over Zapata, which I don't think was super impressive. What's the? I haven't even seen the odds on this. Let's take a look at the odds on this. Hang on. Odds aren't really sexy enough for me to pull the trigger on Soto at plus 174. This may have, I'll be honest, this may have upset written all over it. This may or may not have upset written all over it. I don't mind the price at Mars at minus 240, but 2.5 to 1 basically. The bet on this might be Soto. Honestly, the best bet here might be Soto. I'm going to come up with a parlay for you guys in a little bit for this week, but the bet right here might be Soto at plus 170. I was hoping it's going to be a little wider than that. I was hoping it was going to be at least plus 200 on Soto at plus 174. That's an upset alert for sure in a real way too, especially with Elijah Pierce versus Lorenzo Parra. He was like, Yeah, I like Pierce in this. What am I getting Pierce at? -3. Pierce at -380 is decent value. That's decent value. Guys, vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Join the Patreon. Become a member. Do all that good stuff. All be careful with last Saturday afternoon fight. Bookies might want to get it back. Last week was easy money, guys. Last week was easy money. Ellen Soto becomes a bigger dog overnight. I like Soto in this. That'll probably be the next one I do. Right now, I'm working on Cameron Vuong. Right now, I'm working on what am I just did the Cameron Vuong tape. That's live for you guys. Mean Machine. I just did the tape on Mean Machine. And now I'm gonna do it on Samuel Molina. Pitbull or Roach, I'm taking Pitbull at plus 200. Yeah, I like Pitbull on that. I think that's a good bet. I think there's value in a Pitbull bet. I like Isaac Cruz in this. Jefferson is right. Don't be gay. Vote in the poll. Don't be gay. I mean, this is good advice. It's just solid, everyday, practical advice. Thank you, Jefferson. You can get Soto at plus. See, I think this is better. If you can get him at plus 215, that's something I'd be interested in. Soto at plus 215 on bet 365. That's a good bet right there. And this is what we're talking about: timing. It's all about timing. If you can get about 2 plus 15, that's obviously a lot better than plus 175. Plus 215 is that's much better. That's much better. You like Isaac to beat Lamont Roach? What is the last time he even looked good? I mean, that's fair. Tank Davis. Tank Davis. My concern. Oh, Angel Fierro. Angel Fierro, he looked good, right? Rolly Romero. What are you talking about, Jab? He's looked good in other fight. Rolly Romero. He stopped Rolly Romero, and he's got a win over Angel Fierro. Those are quality wins. You're right. He did not look great in his last fight with Salcido, and then the El Rey fight, he looked horrible. But my biggest concern is Lamont Roach. Yeah, he looked great for sure. He looked great in the Tank Davis fight. But what other fight did he really look good in? The Hector Garcia fight. You know what? Am I sleeping on Lamont Roach? Is Lamont Roach way better than I'm giving him credit for? Am I hating on Lamont Roach? Is Lamont? I mean, yes, he arguably beat Tank Davis. He probably should have gotten the decision because the knockdown that was clearly a knockdown where Tank took the knee wasn't ruled a knockdown, and it definitely should have been ruled a knockdown, and it wasn't. Am I hating on Roach? Is Roach much better than I'm giving him credit for? You guys tell me in the chat. Isak should have lost to Giovanni Cabrera, who's absolute laughable garbage. He's not great. Giovanni Cabrera's not. He's not extraordinary. No, he was about to fight Fierro again because he didn't look good. All right. He won a fight against a world level guy. Angel Fierro, whatever, he's a world level guy. And Isak beat him. I think maybe I'm disrespecting Lamont Roach. I'm being maybe, perhaps. But you guys are disrespecting Isaac Cruz. Isaac Cruz is a world level guy. It's not inappropriate. I think that we're being a little bit prisoners of the moment. Yes. Roach looked incredible in fighting Tank Davis. Incredible. Like, we can't believe that he beat. I mean, it was wild. No one picked that. But is he really that good? Like, is that gonna translate against other world level fighters? I don't know about that. I think Tank was super off against Roach. I do agree with you. Pitbull catches Roach. Pitbull Cruz looks good for. That is true, Jefferson. No, he didn't look good again. Okay, let me pose the question like this to DJ and Jab. Do you want him to look good, or do you want him to beat a world class? Like, what's more important, looking good or beating a world class fighter? Like, what's more important, looking good or beating a world class fighter? Pitbull is more overrated. He's trending downward. Roach easy. Okay. Kebab, upset alert. There's a lot of fights that we can roll the dice on this week. Yeah, that's a 50-50 fight. You might want to take the. How big of a dog? Let me check on that. Somewhere between plus 500 and plus 600. That seems super wide to me, guys. There's value in that. There's value in that. Yeah, he did. Rayo made Pitbull look real bad. No, I agree. Well, the strangest it was. I'm not putting yes, he beat arguably. I know it was a draw. He arguably beat and should have beaten Tank Davis. That's wild. That's crazy. But let's not let one special performance, one special night, totally change our views on. Let's be reasonable here. Let's be reasonable here, guys. Vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Pitbull has looked like Pitbull since Tank Brother. Yes, Lamont is better than you're saying. All right. Here's the thing. You guys are giving Roach all of this credit for fighting Tank very closely. Okay. But then you're giving Isak no credit for fighting Tank very closely. It's quite extraordinary. Like the contradiction there. What do we like about Roach? Oh, he almost beat Tank. Okay. Fair enough. Pitbull sucks. Why? Well, because he almost beat Tank. That's interesting. That's interesting. Pitbull winning style makes fights. Watch. Pitbull winning style make fights. Watch Jonathan Kendall versus Lamont Roach. The style is difficult for Roach. I'm betting big money on Pitbull. Well, I know my poll for tonight's show. Gary, we're saying he didn't look good because you asked, did he look good against Fiora? I mean, okay. I don't like. You guys told me that Devin Haney didn't look good against JC Ramirez. I'm like, how did you want him to look? I don't understand what this means. He didn't look good. You dominate a world-class fighter. I don't know. You look good to me. Like what? Like you guys told me that Brian Norman Jr. was going to beat Devin Haney, and that Devin Haney didn't look good against JC Ramirez. I said JC Ramirez is a former unified world champion, and he lost every single minute of every single round to Devin Haney, but Devin Haney didn't look good. I guess I don't understand. I guess I'm not smart enough to understand what it means to look good. But all right, how did that work out? Did Norman steamroll Devin Haney? Sometimes it's also about how you look while winning, pimping. I don't know how you look bad in dominating a world class fighter. But all right. Every single time Tank look regular, y'all say Tank for weird. I had an off night. Sometimes people are just good. Is this in reference to Isak Cruz? I agree with what you're saying here, Jab. He looked normal against Roach. Jab's not wrong. I think Juan gets the KO this time. We're gonna look at that in a second. Not giving him all of his credit. We're saying Lamont is going to be all right. We'll see then. That fight is 2 weeks away. Let's worry about this week. We'll get to that down the road. But let's eat what's on our plate now. All right. Let's eat what's on our plate this week. Roach beat Pitbull. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Roach beats Pitbull. Maybe they think it's a bad matchup. Roach is better than that. Okay, all right. You just went a little overboard there. Roach proved he's composed at the big level with high pressure. He's going to be composed against Pitbull, who's just going to be winging shots all night, not working on Roach. I'm telling everyone now that Pitbull would dominate Haney. We got to stop, Kingdom. This is why Haney cherry picked. There's nothing in this comment I agree with. That's why Haney cherry picked all the fighters at the weight he can't deal with vicious body punches. He fought Regis Prograis. What's up with what I missed? Not much, PJ. It's good to have you here, my dude. It's good to have you here. But Devin didn't look good. That means he looked scared and didn't throw. Okay, I don't know what that means then. If you don't think JC Ramirez is a former unified champion, he barely put a hand on Devin Haney, but Devin Haney didn't look good. Okay, I don't know what to say. He didn't throw the first round. He didn't throw the first round of the no fight. Until I met the KO. And then how did the next 11 rounds look? And how did the next 11 rounds look? Hope y'all well. Oh, everything's good, Humble Crumble. We're having a heated discussion here. Pitbull is tail. I agree. I think Devin Haney would tool on Pitbull. Any thoughts on the tick? Not yet. Not right now. We'll get to it. We got a long week. I'm gonna do 2 shows today. I'm gonna come back with a second show today. For sure. Haney on points. Guys, please vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Like, share, and subscribe. Kubicki back a little over 2 months since the Gabby beat down. All right. Let's pull up a parlay right here, guys. Let's pull up a parlay here. I'm gonna give you guys one parlay. I'm gonna be back with a second show tonight. I'm gonna do a second show tonight. Back to 2 shows a day for you guys. Guys, this is great value. I'm doing this tape now. Kavaliauskas is definitely going to win. This is a bet. Guys can work that in any parlay. Here's your even money parlay. Guys, here's an even money parlay. 3-leg parlay, even money. Guys, I love this for y'all. Mean Machine money line, Wong money line, Charlie Sheehy money line. To me, that's easy. That is easy money right there. Kavaliauskas, Wong, Sheehy. Kavaliauskas, Wong, Sheehy. 3-leg parlay, easy money, plus even money. Kavaliauskas money line, Wong money line, Sheehy money line. This is going to hit easy. Like, this is easy money. I would lock this in right now. This is a parlay I would give everybody right now. Easy money. Lock that in. Lock it in. Also, people are comparing Roach and Rayo. They fight nothing alike. Also, people are comparing Roach and Rayo. They fight. I agree. Roach is stationary. He's not a mover. Pitbull is going to walk him down all night. We'll see. Regis is a bum. He can't body punch. Extraordinary. Kingdom Life, I love you. You're way off on your takes today. Can't find the Kavaliauskas fight on my book. Damn, how much does he pay? Minus 310 or something like that. Minus 310. I agree. Regis is 2 times. Regis was a pound for pound guy at one point. People be taking Molina over Mean Machine. Why do they? I have no idea. No clue. That's what I'm saying. You got it. I don't understand that at all. Yo, what's your thoughts on Foster? I like Foster. It's a very, very tough fight. I love the over. Take to go the distance. This is a masterful fight, high level fight. I did a poll on this a while ago. I like Foster by a little bit. If Haney or Ryan ever fought Pitbull, they both would lose, even though we know the blueprint is to beat Pitbull easy. These two guys can't take body punches. Good, Paula. Thank you. Laura Janabek. Let's get to next week. I appreciate y'all. Let's get this is tough, guys. I'm probably gonna take Janabek over Laura, but I'm probably not gonna bet on this fight because Laura is one of the best boxers ever. Like, he really is. Laura is so good, and he's 42, and that's the issue. Hey, guys, this is tough. Probably Janabek, but I'm probably no betting that fight. That would probably be my advice to y'all. Is stay away from that. Is to stay away from that. Post it in the Discord so I don't forget. I'll put it in there. I'll do it for you guys now. I'll do it for you now. Hang on. Would you add Fraser Clark money? Yeah, you can add Fraser Clark. I think Fraser Clark's easy money. You can do that. Let me put it. I'll put it in the Patreon for now, guys. Join the Patreon. Get the first lock of the week. Get the first lock of the week. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to put this in the Discord. Guys, vote in the poll. Everyone vote in the poll now while the Discord is thinking. Please listen to me on this one, guys. I know it may seem like dummy proof. Yeah, I don't know. Kingdom Life is way off today. He ain't buy that DLC. Regis was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Jai Apataya, okay, 1-6. Yeah, you should be good on that, Kyle. I would take that. He ain't unlock his body punch yet. He didn't reach a certain overall. Gary Asman, two shows a day. What up, Dixon? Who is the mean machine? Kavalauskas. Ajivis Kavalauskas. Ajivis Kavalauskas. You know what a mean machine? Here. Right here. Where the hell is he? Right here. Ajigas Kavalauskas. Mean machine. Fraser Clark on points or KO? Oh, by stoppage. KO on the stoppage. 42 people in here. We should have 40. Yeah, in a real way, top notch. 42 people in here. 42. Like, guys, please like, share, and vote in the poll too. Like Jefferson said, don't be gay. Vote in the poll. Take Janabek. This is Laura retirement fight. Probably. Maybe. Laura's so good though. Vaughn gonna stop Quinn. Mean Machine KO. You think Benavidez beats Bivol or Beterbiev? Yeah, maybe. He beats Beterbiev at this point. He does. Bivol, I don't know. Free sauce. Free smoke. All right, let me post this real quick. Let me post this in the Discord. All right, that's posted. Let me check the poll. I'm going to end this in just a minute. Wong at 56%. Gwyn at 28%. 25 of you guys have voted. 16% of you guys say it's a draw. So this is relatively closer than I thought. All right, guys, I'm going to end this in a minute. I'll come back later today and do a second show. I don't think Clark stops TKV. I know both his losses are by KO, but it's not that. I just think he gasses and he's fat and he's slow, and I think he's going to get stopped. Like, I think he's just going to run out of gas eventually and get stopped. I know it's dummy proof. I talk about this guys out of Tank and Roach's gym. They all know Ryan and Haney can't fight Pitbull. I know it seems dummy proof, but hear me out, bro. I can't see this thing going the distance. TKV gasses so much. Someone's getting knocked down in that fight. What's the Discord? The Discord is the best boxing community. If you become a member or you join the Patreon, you get free access to the Discord where we list the lock of the week. We do the live betting. We do all the updated props. We do all of that in the Discord. You can get rich just from being in the Discord. Plus, we stream fights there and everything. So become a Patreon or become a member of the channel. I will send you a link to the Discord, and you can join the Discord. But it's the bestest boxing community in the whole world. His KO losses weren't really legit. Yeah, missed the notification. It's all right, Havelock, you're here now. The mean machine, Kavalauskas, Ajivis Kavalauskas. I don't know how to spell his name, and it's an adventure. Hang on. I'm going to, hang on. Remember that dude that dropped Bud? He hurt Verge. He dropped Verge. Did he drop Verge? I feel like he dropped Verge. I need to get in the Discord. You got to become a member, or you need to become a member or join the Patreon. You need to become a member or join the Patreon. I subscribe to the channel. How do I? You've subscribed to the channel. You got to become a member of the channel. Become a member of the channel. It's $5 a month for either that or the Discord. Mean Machine equal. It's me. How would Foster really get a knockdown or KO late in a three-division world champ? You talking about Oshaki Foster? Fulton's only 2-division world champ. He's the guy that fought Verge and Bud. He fought and he dropped. Did he drop Verge? He may have. Mean Machine is the guy who dropped Crawford but didn't get credit for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. All right, no doubt. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I've been live for almost 40 minutes today. Let me check my poll. I'm going to end the poll, guys. Everyone vote. Everyone vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. I'm going to end the poll in 10, ending the poll in 9, ending the poll in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ending the poll in 3, 2, 1, ending the poll now, ending the poll now. So overwhelmingly, not a little closer than I thought. 59% you think Vaughn won. Only 26% of you think Gwyn won, and then 15% think it was a draw. So 41% of you think that Vaughn didn't win the fight. It's interesting. All right, I really didn't think it was that close. All right, yeah, I'm gonna end this now. It is. You can add Frazier, so you can add Frazier. I'm gonna give you guys more than one lock. All right. I like to keep them around 3 legs. All right, y'all. November 25th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.